Welcome to E39 Source. Ryan Schultz with the 2005 behind the camera. Now in front of the camera, Colton Fry 2001 540 i6. Not a new car to the channel at all. It's actually here visiting. And you want to tell them a little bit about what happened?
Yeah, well, before I say anything, let me say I wasn't speeding. Going over a set of railroad tracks slowly, and one of the Bilsteins shot up through the rear strut mount on the driver's side, just through the center of it. So the spring was still in place. I was really worried about the sheet metal back there, but the spring was fine. It was just a Bilstein. It was too rough for the old strut mount that I put back in there because I thought it was fine. Apparently not. So I bought a new strut mount, and we are working on putting that in right now.
Yeah, so you guys remember the video months ago updating upgrading the suspension to Bilstein and H&Rs while the strut mount popped through the rear deck. So we have totally disassembled that. The seats are apart. They're sitting in the car right now just to keep them off the dirty garage floor. C-pillars are out. Obviously the wheel is off. The car's on jack stands. Fuel evaporation tank has been dropped. Right now we're kind of at a standstill waiting for tools. We're going to head over to AutoZone.
Try to rent a spring compression tool and buy a 21mm socket. Oh, and I need to check the top of the strut bolt, see what size that is. But all of my stuff is at home, 300 miles away, so I am working with an interesting tool set.
Right, so this video will be kind of a little update going on with the car while he's here. He's supposed to leave Thursday morning. The damage happened Wednesday night. So that's obviously not going to work Thursday morning. He's going to head out tomorrow, Saturday morning. Yeah. As long as we get this fixed today. We are back from AutoZone. We went over to AutoZone. We ended up renting a spring compression tool there in the red box. Bought a 21mm half-inch drive non-deep well socket. That's going to be for the strut. So
It's better fit.
We're gonna dig in now. Does it fit?
Yeah.
It fits. Is that your favorite part?
I hate this part.
Yeah. Well, it's out. So now it's time to compress a spring and then replace the, what is it, just a mount?
Yeah, just this top mount right here. Show them what happened, just so they know. Well, it's still in here.
Here's the actual problem. This is the top mount. And that rubber piece is supposed to be...
No, this rubber piece is supposed to be here, inside here. See, this rubber is old in here and it's split. See, right here, the middle of it's split, so that allowed this to blow out the top of this, letting the strut come up to about here. Show them how far. It was up about here somewhere, up through God knows where. So that's what happened.
Here's our replacement part. Once the spring's compressed, I suppose we'll peel that off and put this on. Alright, exact side-by-side comparison here of the old on the right and the new on the left. See, this rubber thing is supposed to be in there, and it's got kind of a lip there, and this thing has kind of a lip, and it don't fit no more. So we have new and fit good put in black car. The strut's back together, the strut is installed. We're putting in this fender liner here, which you're replacing at some point, right?
Yeah,
right? We're not being too particular with it. Just gonna get that back in there. Then the entire back seat, as you can see, is missing. it's over here. So we're gonna be putting that back in a little bit. I think he detailed all of this in his Strut DIY if you're looking for that. This is just kind of a little what's going on video, and this is what's going on. Hey, look at that. You got the jack app. That means the wheel is back on the car. Did you torque that up yet, or it's?
Yeah, it's ready to be ground torqued.
All right. I just put the back seat, well, part of the back seat. I got the rear deck back together myself. Actually, on the M5, I disassembled my complete rear deck this past week and put some sound deadening material in there, so it's really quiet now. I used to have all these squeaks and rattles, so I fixed that. And here's Kenan in the 2001 525, which yes means we have a 540, an M5, and a 525. We're just lacking the 528 and the 530 as part of this convoy. Come up and say hello. It's an E39 Source video. Say hi.
Hey. Yeah, it's going to be lower again.
Three E39 guys putting the back seat back together. The deck's done. The seat pillars are done. Doing the seat belts right now, and then moving on to the rear seat. And then we'll have to take it for a drive. It should be done, and that's good news. Okay, car's back together. He's going to do a little test drive now to make sure things don't go too horribly. See if you hear anything now. That muffler delete makes quite the difference. He's back. Can't hear as much on the approach. Good downshift. This is three E39s headed in convoy to get fuel. It's 10:44 p.m. The gas station in Hudson closes in 16 minutes. We're doing it right. Oh, leave comments if you know what I'm talking about. This is the Shell in Hudson. This is our convoy. We even have an Impala with halos. I think that's his first time on the channel. M5540, there's Kennan's car. We're actually going to fill up and go from there. There's a difference of the LED license plate lights versus the stock halogens. Colton and I have those. Roswan, first time on the source.
Hey, look at the car I have, though. I mean,
It's the Impala. It's the Impala. Yeah, he's gonna have to make his own intro. Here it is. Here it is. Boom. 2003
Chevy Impala
Chevrolet Impala
with 108,000 miles.
All right, yep. Time to head out. Well, we had to. Yep. We had to. Downtown Hudson with the three guys here. This is not going to be the last time for this. And it will be better in daytime, I assure you. But nonetheless, we've got a racer. We have a racer spotting over there. I think it's a Subaru with a surfboard on top. It's got a muffler cut off of it. He's been watching us the entire time here. We've been taking pictures. I think he's got the engine off right now, so it's quiet. It's funny. Oh, there's a Mustang. Speaking of racers. Alright guys, good morning. It is Saturday morning. It's just after 10 o'clock. Colt's gonna head back to Baltimore. He works in like 5.5 hours. And it's usually, for me, about a 5.5 hour drive. So he's got his work cut out for him. Driving all the way home, getting home, showering, whatever, and then driving to work. So we'll be seeing the 540 very soon. A little bit more than we do now, so stay tuned for that.